Sssniperwolf, the gamer girl, the reactor, the internet sensation. The doxer, the girl who has an army who defends her every move, who twists YouTube in delicate hands, gouging them with painted claws. The she-beast who feeds on the hearts and souls, the flesh and blood of small creators, who drinks their tears and is satisfied only when they yield. I'm kinda wondering how she'd look as a D&D character. Feeding on souls, laughing at pain. It makes me think of the Spider Queen of the Drows, Lolth. She's also a very important figure with a lot of worshippers. Kinda makes sense. But I don't know, I don't want her to have as much fame as she does in this life. When I think of Sssniperwolf, I think of a lich, honestly. One who might have once seemed beautiful and good, but who sold her soul to something evil and demonic. Thus she lives on, far after she should have died. Her only means of staying alive, feeding on the souls of the innocent, hunting down the tastiest and most talented among them to satiate her desire to stay alive and relevant. Maybe it's a little bit of an exaggeration, but you get the point. Ever since her doxing of the most esteemed Jax films, Jax films, however you say it, I've been thinking of drawing her as some sort of character that reveals her true nature. So I got researching. By no means am I well versed in D&D, but I like to think I know enough to draw someone as a character who would work in that world, and who knows, this might become a series, hint hint. Now, according to Google, the Lich is an undead creature found in the Dungeons & Dragons fantasy role-playing game. Liches are spellcasters who seek to defy death by magical means, or stealing content. Also, according to Google, to create a monster manual lich with its phylactery prepared, the future lich drinks a potion of transformation, a vile concoction of poison mixed with the blood of a sentient creature whose soul is sacrificed to the phylactery. I don't know what phylactery means. Also, sentient creature, her victims perhaps? Yeah. Alright, after gathering some inspiration online, I set to work. I didn't quite envision the pose she has right away, but I found a hand reference online that was way too good to pass up. Thus, she now reaches out in desperation, yearning to feed on the creativity of any who dare look upon her. Yeehaw. I sure am going all fantasied out today. I also wanted to include some key elements that Sssniperwolf is known for, but it's kinda hard to do so on something that's undead. Lips, like, they usually rot away to reveal, like, bared teeth and sinister sneers, but I needed them to remain to really give off that lip injection feel. Her glasses are also kind of a trademark, but I'm not sure if I wanted to cover up lifeless eyes, you know? If I'm gonna keep the glasses, though, they'll probably have, like, broken lenses and such. And her teeth, I know it's kind of a trademark, something I've noticed, they have, like, a cute bunny look to them, where the front teeth are slightly bigger than the other teeth. I honestly think it's a very cute trait, but I'm going to be putting these bad boys in a very hideous face, because instead of being used for smiles and allurement, they are going to be used to tear and to maim. I mean, they're already kind of doing that. Also, she dresses in kind of very fine fashion, shows off some body, shows off some curves, gets the views these days, but I'm thinking a lich probably couldn't keep itself dressed so nicely. I like to think that it still wants to, it still tries to look pretty and, like, appealing, and I like to think that in this alternate D&D verse, many still fall for those charms. They're like, ooh, sassy undead lady. I like to think those who haven't fallen under her spells, and those with clear sight, when they look upon this lich, they'll probably see her for what she is. Rags clinging to a bony frame, matted hair, nails that look painted, they're actually dipped in blood, delicate fingers gnarled and grasping. Also, what came to mind was a picture of her roaming about, just searching, calling out phrases that will lure unwary creators over. Like, wow. As I'm drawing this, maybe kind of getting into story mode here, but perhaps a traveling adventurer will one day confront this wandering creature and put it out of its misery. If this fighter can battle their way through those lost under her control. Indeed, even kingdoms have fallen beneath her whims, making it nigh impossible for those she has wronged to gain justice. Oh, we getting really off the beaten path here. Ooh, and then, until that day, she will still feed an endless hunger, feeling no consequence from those she has conquered. For what can they do? One person against a horde, one lone fighter against something that will feed upon your very soul. The odds are nigh impossible. Many have tried, and all so far have failed. Where are you, lone fighter? Quite the tale of woe this is, but I take heart in believing that evildoers will soon be made to face what they have done, and watch their kingdoms fall to ruin about them.
This is terrifying.
But anyway, tell me what you think. Here she is, the lovely lady herself. Also, this is kind of a trial video. I wanted to see how this style would do on my channel, and if you liked it, let me know. Cut into that subscribe button with any weapon you can find. If you've got suggestions, slap them in the comments. I'd be happy to hear what you think.
I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.